The next principle we're going to talk about is addressing the equine mind. The human and the horse are put on this planet so differently. And we're going to go into a lot of detail in these programs as to what that means and what that looks like. But what you have to understand at first is we are different, and to accept that and to be excited about that. There are things about your horse that make them so cool, so fun to be around because they're different. Because if they were like you and me, it wouldn't be the same. The fact that he wakes up every morning trying to survive. He needs a leader. He likes to be challenged. He wants to focus on things. He wants to be sensitive and respectful, but then pushy, but then dominant. And he wants all these things in life. And because of those things, you can be the director for him. You can be the leader that he's looking for. Because honestly, a lot of people, they're not really looking for the same things as the horses. And once you start to understand the differences, there are some things that overlap, but the differences are so big that if you come at this with your instinct and you allow him to just be with his instinct, this just won't work out very well, because instinct in the horse world is just survival. Instinct in our world is more like hunting and gathering. And like lately, like just being comfortable. A lot of us don't even like hunt and gather anymore. So we're not even like real humans anymore. And sometimes these horses aren't real horses either. Like they don't have to graze for their food. They get 2 flakes in the morning and 2 flakes in the night. And if they need anything extra, you just add the supplement. And if their water's low, you just fill it. A lot of you are like, oh yeah. I was like, does he have a friend? Yeah. He's on the other side of the fence, though, so he doesn't even have a herd environment. He has a friend that's in isolation next to him. So when we think about all these things, sometimes we're not actually us and they're not actually them. So getting this, that gets it, it's a whole nother level of difficulty than what it could be naturally. Like for me, one of the easier sides of horses is dealing with an unhandled horse. And the same with people. It's almost easier for me to deal with a person that's unhandled as well, that doesn't know a whole lot about horses and how to train them and stuff, because they're a fresh, clean slate and you can direct them easier. They don't have 10 years of this over here that's totally different, or they're just bouncing around the walls and trying to figure things out. They're easier to direct and guide, and so are the horses that are a little fresher. But one of the biggest things that you probably should focus on with these equine minds, and you can kind of see it in him right now. He's looking around like, where's the barn cat? And what's that noise out there? And it's dark, and all these things are going on in his mind. And you can see him looking around. A horse, when they get worried, they need to go. Us, when we get worried, we get here and we don't go. So just that one principle is so very different. When there is trouble, he exits. When there is trouble, I stay for a moment. Maybe then I go. But the humans quit and the horses go. They evacuate quickly before they turn around and check things out. Just off of that one principle, it is so crucial for you to learn about the equine mind, how their herd management works, why they desire a herd, what do they get from those things, how do they perceive us, what do they get from us, why do they want things from us or don't want things from us. Because if you want your horse to bond with you, to connect with you, to be your friend, and to desire you, and you treat him like you, it's not going to work very well. I see these things day in and day out, and some of the toughest horses I'm around are the ones that are raised more like a dog or a child or something, versus ones that are raised like horses. Like he's just a little bit impatient there, so I'll just move his feet. I won't tell him no. I'll just give him a little something to do. But if I'm not able to do things with him, like guide him forward and ask him to step back, it's going to be hard to be the leader in that situation and direct him and help him. What I'm saying here is back to what I've just been talking about, is he has the need to move. He's telling me he wants to move somewhere. He's trying to be good by not running around and whinnying and stuff, but he's just saying, I need to move. So I'm giving him a little bit of that outlet here, saying, you can move a little. You're not stuck here. So in this program, we're going to talk about a lot more than this, as far as how the equine mind is and how the human mind is, how they're different, how they connect, and when these things mesh and don't mesh together. But just know that researching that and understanding that is going to be one of the big keys to being successful with your horse.